Hey, what's up everybody? It's Coach Matt over here, Primal Athlete Training Center, www.primalatc.com. You know what, guys? Got to do a video on this. It's something that's very basic, but it's something that a lot of people do not understand, and that is strength and improvement in strength. Let me let you know what we're talking about, where this comes from. We've been getting a lot of hate from people. We've been getting a lot of haters, a lot of people that hate us because they ain't us, to quote one of my business people. And basically what's going on is everyone's taking a look at what we do here at Primal, and they're basically saying that, oh, it doesn't count. They're saying, well, when you guys test your max squat, you're doing it on a safety bar. You're not doing it on the regular 45-pound bar. They come up to us and say, well, when you guys do a deadlift, you guys do it on a hex bar. You don't do it on a 45-pound bar. You don't do it on an Olympic bar. So it's not a real deadlift. Your squats aren't a real squat. When you bench press, granted, we do use a regular setup like everybody else does. Oh, when you bench press, you do it the powerlifting style where they've got an arch to their back and they're really trying to push and their bellies are full of air. So it doesn't count. That's not a real bench press. You know what? I don't give a shit. Because here, we're not powerlifters. We're not powerlifters. We're not Olympic lifters. We're not bodybuilders. We're not CrossFit. That's not what we do. What we do is train athletes. Now, the way we train athletes is by getting them stronger. Their goal, their test, what they need to get better at is the sport that they play. If you are lifting and training and getting stronger, you will see improvement, especially if you're not strong to begin with. You will see improvement in your sport, whether it's throwing a shot, throwing a discus, swimming, tennis, wrestling, football, baseball, cheerleading. We've worked with some of those before too, guys. If you are getting stronger, more than likely you will see a massive improvement in your sport, especially if you're not strong to begin with. If you're a 135-pound kid, 130-pound wrestler, whatever it might be, and you can barely squat, a 16-kilogram kettlebell like a goblet, and after a few weeks you're able to squat a 32-kilogram kettlebell, guess what? You've shown improvement. You've gotten stronger. Who cares that it's with a kettlebell instead of a bar on your back? Who cares if it's with a hex bar instead of a straight bar? Who cares if it's a safety bar squat or a box squat instead of having a regular bar on your back? Not me, because guess what, guys? It doesn't matter. It does not matter. What does matter is consistent, constant improvement. Here's what I mean. If you come here, say for example, one of my athletes that comes here, when he started squatting, he could not squat his body weight properly. A proper body weight squat. His hamstrings were tight, his hips were tight, his lower back was killing him. He did not have the mobility in his hips to squat. He did not have the flexibility in his hamstrings or his hips to squat, and the guy could not do a proper squat with his body weight. Now, we started training him. We moved from a body weight squat to a kettlebell goblet squat to a double kettlebell squat. Then we moved them onto a double kettlebell squat down to a box squat holding 2 kettlebells. Then we moved them onto just an empty safety bar, which weighs 85 pounds. It's pretty light. Down, proper form, proper technique. Flexibility increased. The mobility of his joints increased. He got stronger where he needed to get stronger, and his squat improved. He now squats on the safety bar 545 pounds, one time with perfect form. That's his max. Now, you're going to tell me that kid didn't get stronger? You're going to tell me that kid hasn't seen improvement in the events that he does in track and field? You're really going to sit there and tell me that? Because he doesn't have a 45-pound bar on his back, he's not getting stronger? Because he doesn't have a straight bar for the deadlift, he's using a hex bar, that he's not getting stronger? Guys, what you need to realize is it's not the exercise. It's not the amount of sets. It's not the amount of reps. It's not the amount of rest that you're taking in between. It's not the amount of days that you train. It's about improvement. If you are an athlete, your test, your goal is to get better at the sport that you play. You need to get better at what you do. I say it all the time. It's in my in-season training book, my off-season training book. It's in a bunch of these videos that you guys have been checking out. You cannot be a power lifter in the gym, take one step out of the gym, and be a swimmer. You cannot be an Olympic lifter in the gym, take one step out of the gym, and be a shot putter. You cannot be a bodybuilder in the gym, take one step out of the gym, and be a football player. You need to train in the gym like an athlete. You need to improve everything. And the way that you improve everything is by working to get everything more flexible, more mobile, and stronger. In order to do that, you need to test yourself to see that you're getting stronger. Our tests are flat bench with a 45-pound Olympic bar, hex bar deadlift, and safety bar box squat. That's what we use to test. A lot of the issue out there, guys, is that all you see are videos. All you see are things up on YouTube of powerlifters and bodybuilders and Olympic lifters. And you say, those guys are strong. Obviously, they're strong. But your goal as an athlete is to get strong to improve the sport that you play. So what this little rant is about, what this little rant is to help you do is this. It doesn't matter what you do in the weight room. It doesn't matter if you are squatting with a bar, if you are squatting with a safety bar, if you are doing a free squat, if you are doing a box squat, if you are squatting with your ass to the ground. It doesn't matter if you're doing a kettlebell squat, a double kettlebell squat, free squat, double kettlebell box squat, one-legged squat. It does not matter. It doesn't matter if you're using a belt squat machine. It does not matter. Whatever you choose, you need to be able to show improvement on. If now you're able to box squat 135 pounds, and a month from now you're able to box squat 185 pounds, you've gotten stronger, and possibly, maybe 99.9% of the time, you've gotten better at your sport. If you can bench press 95 pounds, and now you can bench press 135 pounds, you've gotten stronger. It doesn't matter if it was done on a specialty bar. It doesn't matter if it was done on the floor, like a floor press. It doesn't matter how it was done. The equipment doesn't matter. As long as you have something that you can test, as long as you have something that you can show improvement on, then you've gotten stronger. You've shown improvement, and that's going to carry you over. So to all the people out there checking out these videos being like, oh, that's not a real squat. Yeah, I know it's 500 pounds on his back, but that's not a real squat. You know what? It doesn't matter, dude. It's not a real squat. It's a safety bar box squat. A floor press is not a bench press. It's a floor press. A hex bar deadlift is not a deadlift. It's a hex bar deadlift. A kettlebell squat is not a squat. It's a kettlebell squat. The equipment, the name of the exercise, doesn't matter. What matters is that you are showing improvement and that you can test yourself on those movements and show that you are improving and getting better at your sport, getting stronger in the gym. That's what matters. So to all the haters out there, hey, you know what? Don't hate us because you ain't us. See you guys later.